Alright, we're back with some Plants vs. Zombies. As I was instructed earlier, I've got to come check it out. So, here we are. I'm curious, maybe they've started another event? And that'd be pretty cool if they did. Mhm. Hope you both got yourself a good cup of tea, some snack slash hydration. Oh, the kitty cat. Let's try out waffle brains. Or breakfast. Breakfast brains, yes. Wow. His hands heat up when he does that, I see. That's not bad damage. I don't know why people say he's so terrible. I think he's cool. Alright, so why was I coming back? No event. What have we got going for our dailies? I'm curious. Ah, stop it. The laser beam. And how many stars have we got? Allowed. Better see if we can find somewhere to spend our stars. Hmm. Ooh, that looks like a chest. Oh, there's one too. A marble div. How wonderful. I just realized we got a bacon cape. Amazing. Snuggle up. Nice. Everybody loves money. We can play? Oh yeah. Best. And in treasure chests. Oh, I was just about to say it never seems so hard, but we got one. Uh-huh. Oh, I said maybe later. I'm so mean. Ouchie. Oh, ice. Why are you the way you are? Now I know I've done down that side. Look at this trailer. This is adorable. I think I got one over here. Yep. So now I'm clueless. I think we may have all the chests, but there's probably an achievement for that, so we've got to be missing one or two. Oh, I think we had yes people to promote. Oh yeah, we should have the chests from each of the places. Snow globe. Oh, let's go. We. Hmm. Well, other thing we can use stars on is to clean these places up to put pretty statues down. But I mean, we may as well just convert stars into experience. A Giga Torchwood. I guess that goes with waves of graveyard. Alright. Just give me one. Let's go. Right, so we gotta go stink cloud some zombies. Wait, some zombies, some plants. Hold the phone. Ah, we landed on some poor fella. Hey. The corn just wiped out most of the wave. I am a little bit triggered, but it's okay. Doesn't the army of weeds sound fun to listen to? Let's have a look. Scientist. Let's go do some graveyard ops and hope we get a Giga Torchwood. No, I haven't really done graveyard ops here, so yeah, let's try here. I'm gonna leave it on easy because I'm a baby. I'll have another one of me, thank you. And then let's have a look. Pirate's a pretty solid choice. Always, always. Maybe a super brains, I don't know. Imps are kind of useless as bots, I don't know why. Let's try Waffle Brains. You never know, maybe he'll be insanely good. Your enemies grow stronger. No, it's a lie. Perfect waves, don't know about that. Very small map, but we can try. See, like, they can shoot that from all the way up here, so... I don't know about perfect waves, but... They can even... Can they come from behind? Oh, this is a horrible objective. They can just come from everywhere. Well... Let's just do it. We'll see if we can keep them suppressed / oppressed enough. Oh my god. You need to be so evil. That's cool. Cluster wave complete. They got damage on us? Damn! That's what I get for letting the bots do the work. You okay, fella? You look a bit chilly, actually. Trust Zombrains. Dr. Zombos. To go and program the robots with the ability to feel the bloody cold. Ow. Ooh, that's the uplink. Damn. Big room. Oh yeah? Ah, Torchwood, okay. We needed a Giga Torchwood. You're not what we're looking for, I'm sorry, bro. You are not Giga enough. Oh, that was a Giga Torchwood, okay. Sure-ish. I'll take it. I'm curious whether I needed to check out. Sticker packs? Was there an event I missed? We'll have to check out mail when we get back from this. Breakfast Brains is going ham, but he's getting eaten in the process. Ah, oh, it's F and E. Rip. What is each time? Are we just taking like a tiny bit of chip damage or something? What's going on? I'll stop the squash. Oh, okay, let's go. That was looking a little bit scary right there. Let's go. Nice. Alright, let's go quickly check our mailbox, see what's going on there. Of course, push towards the new game. So nothing. Wow. But I can get a sticker. High five. Oh yeah, what's this bad boy? The wrestling star, eh? Oh, we've got to check my man out. He looks like he means business. That's just the slow firing but mightily pile driver. I mean, it definitely ain't bad. It's not insane, but it ain't bad. Let's see what our plants have got to do for the day. Nah. Oh, too slow. Bruh. Oh wait, we're done. Never mind. Look at mighty King Nomus, always watching. How about this fella? Seagulls! Alright, there's our 10 nom nom. Who is? Gee. Oh, we need to kill those guys. One out of 3. This guy. Huskop. So F. Oh, jeez. What? Didn't even hurt them. What? Ah, don't throw a rock at me. Personal space. Stranger danger. We kind of do need to do... we need to get 2 more... That's alright. Alright. Alright, all left. All left, all left. We'll quickly get our zombie champions taken care of. I should have thought about that one before I ran away. Silly Sonny. And then we'll go do this, garden ops. Bring me your champions. Yeah. There's one. Alright, we can go do garden ops. Whee! Alright, we may as well be corncob boss. We'll grab ourselves a couple vampire flowers and... I completely forgot who the plants have available, so I have no idea. Cactus kind of useless, not gonna lie. Or at least the one I like to use is. We could have a chomper, like. Fancy. Oh, we could have a rose. The stinkiest of all the creatures. And let's go enchanted. Right, I'm going to quickly crack my window open. 2 secs, folks. Oh, here's me all muted. I was saying, Rose was a terrible idea. And I've said a bunch of other stuff, but that's fine too. Oh, we did it. We must have got the bonus, or at least I hope we did. Cheers, yes, sir. Oh, hey, Neko, how you doing? And oh, wow, I'm good. Completely missed chat. Don't mind me. Zoning out to a children's game. High five. Hey there, buddy, how you doing? And can you join? I mean, this is a solo, chief. But if you want to, show, we'll do Graveyard Ops. Although you gotta remember, take note I am on... is it North American, East American servers? One of the two. North American server, I believe. When Sunny ignores you, yeah, I'm sorry. Didn't you want to play High Five Juice WRLD? Well, High Five always, High Five. And Juice WRLD, of course I do want to play Juice WRLD. You got to understand, I do have so many games on the list of things. I was streaming, what were we doing? I've already forgot what we were doing earlier, gee willy, because I streamed Superliminal and someone told me I had to come play PvZ. I figured there might be something to actually come check out. It was a lie. They just wanted to see some PvZ. But you know, it ain't a bad thing. It's been like 5 days since I've done my dailies. Oh, how does one do well at Superliminal? I mean, if you're asking did I get stuck, no. Everything seemed pretty straightforward, to be fair. Although I am curious if there is other things I could do, you know? Pretty sure there is, so I'll go for another playthrough. Hey, they've even got a speedrun timer built in. It's pretty cool. I respect it. And the collectibles, I noticed about halfway through, I picked up a very shiny blue pawn. And I thought I was going to die because it looked like it was about to explode. But then it disappeared. I was very happy. Secret areas, Easter eggs, oh my lord. I saw references and stuff, but I didn't get a lot. So it looks like we got a lot to go through and check out on Superliminal, which is nice. It was an enjoyable game. And then we've got 2 separate comments, 1 potato and 1 kiss. You gotta love the potato kiss. Oh, was that the last word? He's on his way, let's go. You read rocks. High five. Imagine having a period during Women's History Month. Woodfall. That does not make any sense to me, sir. We need a word that's like sir and madam combined. Sam. Just Sam. Monsieur. Saddam. Excuse me. Would it be Saddam or Siddam? Hussein? What the fuck, Hussein? I love it. I love it. Right. Let's go set up a graveyard ops. Oh, I've got 5 perfect waves to doing graveyard ops left. And there you go. North American, I believe. No idea. I need to understand words before I can answer question. If there's a North America East, that would definitely be my, used to be able to just see all that here, right? Why you no server me? I'm just a normal chief. I'm going for perfect waves. Oh, but yeah, Neko. On the whole, where is the Juice World? Yeah, we've had a lot on the list. Also, just kind of had Phasmophobia jump into life, which is an absolute nightmare. So, I'm working on figuring out ways to sacrifice my friends for stonks. You have phasmophobia, but it's barely playable for you. Why? What's happened? Is it just like chonking? Ah, I see. Well, then, we'll have to start saving up them pennies. Only costs about 1,000 to stick together a really good PC these days. Well, yeah, but the thing is, depends what's in the computer. Hey Ross, if you have trouble, I'll back out and double check my server, because in all honesty, it's probably me just giving you the wrong server. Sounds about right. I do know about PCs. I would not say that I am a PC master by any means, but I know how to put a PC together, yeah. And I know generally what to and not to do. But roughly speaking, your mum's PC probably is built for office use, which means it's not going to play any games. They're just not made to play games. Unfortunately, Microsoft Word doesn't require a good graphics card and CPU. Neither does PowerPoint, so yeah. Generally, those computers are good for like solitaire, mahjong, all that stuff. And you're lost in PC builds or parts, you don't know what to do and you're afraid. Never be afraid of sticking a PC together. Never, never be afraid. So the only thing that matters is the base of your PC, right? You've got your motherboard. And then to your motherboard, you're going to have RAM. You're going to have a CPU. Most likely an SSD card. And then your GPU. You need a power pack to supply power to it all. A couple of fans probably come with it, and a PC case. Other than that, the only thing I can think extra is like a hard drive for larger storages. I'm sure I've probably forgot something, but that's pretty much it. I mean, the worst thing is, if you go super, super cheap, barely running PC, like you can put a PC together for like $300. Realistically speaking, it's going to run games in ultimate potato mode, and it's not going to play any of the newest games. But I mean, it's $300 for a freaking PC. That's extremely cheap. But then if you manage to save up your pennies for a while, and you save up like, I don't know, $1,000 roughly, I'd say 1,000 to 1,500 is a very solid price range to put together a PC that's just going to last you. You don't know how to put the electronic parts together. Ah, you see, that's the thing. I didn't either when I got all this stuff, and I didn't look up a single video on it. You know why? Because it comes with instructions. It's crazy. And every part in your PC, all the connector cables and everything should be labeled. So all the ports are labeled, and all the parts that plug into it are labeled. It's literally just like doing Legos. Ah, you don't like it? I'm sorry, but you will have to look for the triangle and plug the triangle into the triangle socket. Oh. We'll back out to the backyard. We'll see the server. I feel bad for Ross. Ross just trying to find the thing. What's that telling you about PCs? But yeah, no, it's nothing fuss. Like, just don't be rough with anything. And generally everything in a PC tends to click/sit in place. So like your graphics card. Everyone freaks out with the graphics card, worrying they're putting on too much pressure or something. As long as you're pressing it directly into its slot, there's little clips on the side that you will quite clearly see engage. North America East. There we go, Ross. That's the server. North America East, yeah. But the triangle goes in the square hole. It doesn't. Those two shapes do not match. You know that, you silly sausage. And if Ross is dead, it's fine. I'll just go make a solo game and enjoy my bots. You can show me as many videos disproving that the triangle does go in the square hole. I don't care. In the PC, everything's made to fit in where it's made to fit in. Nothing's forced. Let us get inside here and I'll take a minute to mute and go watch this magical video. Let's see. Everything goes in the square hole. I mean, that's really cool, but that's just not how it works. Those were specifically engineered, you see, and that's why your whole thing you've just said is completely invalid. Neko, we need to do this thing called being grown up. You know, the thing you're gonna have to start trying to achieve, my friend. You've just done exactly what media does. Well, you know, this kind of proves what I'm saying, so I'm just going to use this and ignore the rest of the facts that, I've just completely contradicted myself on. Bad Neko. Now, if I hadn't mentioned there's things specifically made for that, I could understand where you're coming from. But no, I had clarified so that, you know, things are made specifically to go in each specific hole, and that is a box with shapes that each shape is specifically designed to fit in the square hole also. That's not just a coincidence. Now, if you showed me something like people just ramming something through a hole, I'd have probably found it funny and agreed with you. Just like, yeah, fair enough. Doing a PC can feel like that sometimes as well. But you tried to be all factual. And you came off like a numpty. Absolute numpty. Where did I get the parts to put the PC together? Okay, I'll be real with you on that one. That's what... Think about it. What's the combo you've joined? Special. It's a special conversation. I was telling Neko, don't worry about putting PCs together, because, you know, everything's labelled and everything fits in its specific place, and they were like, yeah, but no. I was just saying the triangle doesn't go in the square hole, that's what I said. And they were like, nah, I can disprove you, and sent me a video where there's a bunch of shapes that all fit through the square hole. I'm just like, of course. Well, thankfully in a PC all the shapes are not specifically designed to fit in each other's ports, so you'll be fine still. And the parts to put my PC together are the internet, no specific website. You can go directly to manufacturers' websites where you'll get the basic versions of their thing, like what they initially released, or you've got aftermarket versions. Aftermarket versions come from different sellers because they've bought like the rights to the base product and the rights to modify it, I suppose, for distribution and stuff. So they tend to make their own modifications and then resell it, and it tends to be a bit more expensive. Sometimes it's less expensive because they'll get the parts and they'll essentially downgrade or strip the board. But yeah. Generally speaking, you just want to look around. When it comes to what you actually want, well, that's where you're going to have to look up a few videos, unfortunately, because if you have no idea what your memory's for or any of the other stuff, it's going to be hard. I can't do a quick video here, or even explain here in a short time what all of that stuff is for. Memory's more than just memory, because if you've got low memory on your PC, everything's going to be real slow. So you want a decent amount of memory. And even 2 terabytes, which sounds like a lot to someone who's come from console, isn't a lot of memory. 4 terabytes, I'd recommend minimum, honestly. Just as a hard drive. Starting out, you don't need to have crazy amounts of memory, though. Don't get me wrong. It's just if you are planning on getting into PC gaming, you are going to want quite a bit of spare space. I know, right? Doing research does suck. Oh, I'm supposed to be racing. I ain't doing none of that. I don't even think we're going to get a perfect wave here. Big sad. It's all I needed, but we lost the race. And hi, where are my manners? Hi, Mr. T. But yeah, no, generally speaking, the most annoying parts of a PC. So you'll pick a motherboard. Or, I mean, you can pick any of the pieces, actually. That's the thing. You kind of pick something that you want. So you figure out what you want from your PC. Do you want it to just be something to store a bunch of things, like a big storage drive? Do you want it to be a fast gaming PC? Do you want it to just be an average middle working all around, you know? That type of thing. Once you figure out what you want from a PC, you can start looking at what you want to get. And let's say you are heart set on one specific graphics card that you found, then fair enough, you can work with that, but you're going to have to accept that you're going to have to cut corners elsewhere because of that. Like, you're not going to get everything you want in a PC all the time. Because compatibility. Generally speaking, I think I went for my GPU and CPU, figuring out what's there. And then we moved on to the motherboard, making sure that everything was compatible with the motherboard and would all work together. And from there, it's pretty easy. As long as you make sure everything's compatible and everything plugs in and works together, then you do not need to worry. And if you're ever curious whether it works together or not, just ask the internet. There are people who make a living on making a video on every single new piece of technology that comes out when it comes to sticking it in a computer. So yeah. Oh yeah, sorry, again, just so rude. Yeah, team. Let's go. No celebrating. But the thing is, it's worth putting the time and research into it, right? Because, I mean, I didn't even put that much research into it, but the bits I did have put me together a solid PC that's lasted me the past 3 years. There's nothing wrong with it, not even close. Like, as long as I keep on top of applying, like, swapping the thermal paste out. They say you're supposed to do thermal paste every half a year or something. Honestly, in my experience, that's not even the case. If you've got a decent cooler on there, you barely ever need to swap out the thermal paste. I think after a year and a half, I opened up my PC to give it a bit of a dust. And, thermal paste was still perfectly fine. And that's pretty much about as maintenance-y as PCs get, is dusting and replacing thermal paste. But that's why it's worth putting the effort into research to begin with, so you just don't have to bother in the future, right? Why would you need to apply thermal paste? Right, so thermal paste goes on your CPU, between the CPU and your cooler, your cooling unit, which is normally something that will come with your CPU, crap a little fan that screws on. I'm going to suggest that's probably the only other thing I would say buy your own of, is a better cooler. I got a really good air cooler, just a fan cooler, Dark Rock Pro or something. It's just a huge box that just sucks up the heat and disperses it well. And that's it. Like, if you've got good airflow / good cooling on your PC, then your PC is never going to overheat, and you're not going to have to worry about much degradation because everything's working well within operating temperatures. But these newer PCs, like the really new stuff coming out with the, well, like i12s and stuff like that, I don't even know, I think maybe more. The stuff that can only run on Windows 11 and what's going to come out after, basically. That stuff, its basic operating temperatures, it's like, oh yeah, we're comfortable operating around 70 to 80 degrees, and that's not, that's not okay for most people. Like, so far that's been a big red light for anyone gaming. Like, if your PC's running at 70, 80 degrees, any part of it is, that's like, oh shit, what? But all the new stuff does run really, really hot. Like, they're trying to crank it, so... I don't know how I feel about it, because I'm looking to upgrade, but I'm not looking to increase my maintenance like 50 times. So yeah, save your pennies, do it once, do it right. And what I mean by do it right, just to be clear, there is no one correct combination for a PC. Do it right by just do your research. Figure out what you need, and put it together. Sometimes what you want could be a bit out of your reach. In that case, find something that you can upgrade. Number one rule and pro tip, do not ever go to a website to buy a full PC or ever go to a website to have one put together for you. It is an absolute scam. My friend was so proud of this PC, he had this website built for him, right? He paid like, what, $3,000 or something for it? When he got it and after he used it for about a week or so, he said, oh no, it was crap, I just sold it. I was like, wait, what do you mean? What do you mean, nah, it was crap, you sold it? Like, you paid like $3,000 for all that stuff, dude. He was like, oh no, it's just terrible, I couldn't use it. I was like, what? An absolute joke. I paid $1,000 for mine, and it can run literally everything, / stream everything. At the same time, that's the difference between putting it together yourself and just clicking on a bunch of stuff that seems good on a website. And that's the difference between having some research on the matter and not. Like, ugh. Disgusting. Disgusting! It's like, bro, he could have just give me $1,500, saved the $1,500, and I'd have fucking done it for him. Honestly. Companies are an absolute joke. Especially pre-built PCs, oh my god. The only thing that's good about pre-built PCs is if you know what you're doing with PCs. Because occasionally you'll find a really cheap pre-build that has something expensive in it. That's about it. Like, the people who do pre-built PCs, I am convinced, literally just buy bulk from random companies or just nick stuff, stick it together in a PC and sell it. They have no idea what they're doing. You'll find RTX 4090 graphics cards slapped in like a random PC with a CPU that doesn't even work. And by doesn't work, I don't mean it's broken, I mean it's back from like 1980 or something. I don't even know how they got it in the slot. It's insane, it really is. I cannot warn people away from pre-builts. Like, enough at all. Like, pre-built PCs are essentially... Well, there's no laws saying we can't overcharge for this stuff, and no one's really setting a solid price, so I guess we'll just put a number down. And because no one knows enough about PCs when it comes to those types of things, it's just... You just end up getting absolutely gouged. It's like getting haggled at a flea market, except from they start their price at $800 for a banana, and people don't know what a banana is, so they go, alright, cool. Get blueprints. What do you mean by blueprints? I mean, every single piece of the PC that you will be purchasing or collecting, whatever you want to do, they're all going to have specifications, so they're all going to have size, etc. And then all you need to make sure is you buy a case that's big enough to accommodate for the stuff you've got. That's the main thing to think about. And blueprint-wise, I mean, you could go to one of the websites and put a PC together if they have all the parts that you're looking at buying and see what it would work with it. But you've got to understand on those websites, they do take into consideration what will fit in what case. They don't take into consideration whether that PC will just overheat because of that case. Like, it is a very computer, hey, this will fit, that's good to go. Like, don't ever build a tower PC. That, for example, is a big no-no, because a tower PC just sucks with ventilation most of the time. Overheats like an absolute madman. But like I said, it's all just research, man. You'll feel a lot better about it once you get into it, I promise you. It's one of those things you'll just slowly learn about as you go. You can force it, don't get me wrong. You could have a PC put together if you had the money. You could have your PC put together within like 2 to 3 days. And I'm on about after doing the research. You can really brute force the research and get it gone, but I wouldn't ever suggest it. This sounds like a horrible idea to me. Like, my buddy Jan did that, and he did manage to put his PC together, but it fried his brain, poor guy. Because there's just so much to think about, I guess. Robotic scon and choco bean. Let's go. Coco, it's your brother. Case pies, the 5. Yeah, cases can be difficult, because that's nothing to do with, like, electronics knowledge. That's basically just, well, airflow. As long as you've got room, there's nothing wrong with just getting a big beefy case. Like, the reason Xboxes have all worked so well, and also kept up / overperformed PS, is because it literally has that big beefy case, so it doesn't overheat as much. It's got better airflow. Oh, we did it. That was wave 10. Shit, we swung through that. You still scared? I mean, yeah, no, that's perfectly natural. Like, you're not gonna stop being scared until you do it. But it's better to be, I wouldn't say scared, but cautious, you know? Like, make sure you're getting what you want. Make sure you know what you want. Because, I mean, that's people's problem with life. Completely away from PCs here, straight onto life things. Like, most people's problems in life come from thinking they know what they want, because that is learned behaviors and the things they've learned to desire through their upbringing and growth. But truly, they don't actually understand themselves what they are truly interested in, inclined to need, at all. Like, one great experience can force people to chase the wrong path their entire life, because they're chasing that great experience again, not understanding how they got there was through different means. Oh. So yeah, figuring out what you actually want in life before you start chasing or living, it is good. It's real good. Just don't do it for too long, you know? As soon as you know there's something you're interested in, just start doing it. Why? Otherwise you'll never start doing anything. It's easy to spend forever planning. It's really hard to take the first step. But you'll find once you do take the first step, the rest of them become a lot easier. Like, the whole PC thing, let me tell you how it's going to go if you do decide to put it together for yourself. You'll get all the bits. You'll start sticking it together. I'm going to stick it on fucking easy. You'll get all the parts. You'll start sticking it together. You'll stick your motherboard in, for example, into the case. Big part done. There's the basis for the rest of your technology going in, right? All the little clippy bits, add-ons. You've done it. There you go. All you had to do was put a few screws in a motherboard into a case. They literally all line up. It's very simple. And now all you're doing is clicking stuff in and connecting wires. But the more you do through the process, the easier it becomes. The only part that I would tell you to be worried about and not to worry too much about is when you turn your PC on for the first time and it doesn't boot properly. It is almost guaranteed to happen. It happened to me. I started freaking out. I was like, oh dear lord. I've broke everything, I've messed it up, I've broke my graphics card. Nah, my graphics card just wasn't seated quite properly. And even when I cleaned my PC out half a year ago or so when I was doing it last time, again, when I reseated my graphics card, it wasn't quite seated properly, didn't pop up on my screens, obviously. It was like, ah, God, what are we doing? Broke everything. No, you just pull it back out, make sure everything's lined up. Don't ever blow on anything in a PC, okay? That's another pro tip. Don't blow on anything, even if it seems dusty. Blowing on stuff is bad. Moisture in your breath and everything, yeah, no. It's real bad. That's a big no-no trap that people fall into. And oh my god, I'm trying to put moisturizer on my hands because they're getting all dry. Can't find the lid. There we go. Hey, all that stuff aside, don't forget to stay hydrated, guys. Demonic little robot. Now that's what we'd be needing, perfect waves. Just one more. You got some nice shades. Can you recommend stuff or sites? Right, tell you what. Give me 2 secs to... In between waves, I'll see if I can find. There's a guy I'll send you to. He's... I can see why you don't trust random YouTubers and stuff, but this guy, he's one of those people that does the reviews on just about everything. He's essentially more of a video catalogue of the parts and how they actually perform. He does call out... Well, that's kind of his whole point, is something worth your money or not? And he's a very good one at doing the whole judging on that. Don't get me wrong, generally speaking, you've got to understand they do have a larger budget, but he does clarify whether something's better for a large budget or a small budget. And he should have some videos on very good low-budget PCs as well, if you're interested. He's a lovely guy. In fact, you've probably seen his videos recommended, or will see the videos recommended if you search up anything on PCs on YouTube. And as far as just through what I know, and I'm not too much of a trusting person, but I would trust his opinion on the matter. Yeah, you probably do, Coco. You see the video. There you go, he's already found him. Very nice burger hat. Let's have a quick look. PC World, fair enough. No, I have no idea who PC World is, Chief. Ah, getting my butt kicked. Perfect waves that. How? Damn. No, that's not the guy. Don't worry. I'm having a quick look. Gamers Nexus. There you go. But don't get me wrong, it wouldn't be a bad thing to check out PC World and anyone else as well. Because at the end of the day, everything you're going to see is people's opinions on price, value, reliability, usability, and different people's reviews of something are going to change wildly. Not because of their opinions solely, but because the product. You can get two of the same graphics card and one of them might have a defect. And that does happen sometimes, so it's good to see multiple comparisons. But that's why I suggested Gamers Nexus, because generally speaking, if they get a faulty product, they will make sure they get it replaced and do the test again. And if there is a lot of faults with a product, they will let you know that a lot of people are reporting trouble with it. So I trust the Gaming Nexus. Those guys are good fellas. Scarecrows scare you and destroy them all. Yes, boss. It's going great. Time are we on? My tummy's getting rumbly. I think it's about time I think about getting some spaghetti. My buddy. Yes, indeed. Yes, my friend. I've gone to the wrong bloody landing zone. Oh dear. Very nice. Alright, GG Cocoa Bean. It's been good playing, man. I think it's about time we wrap stream up there. Oh, Sonny's got some spaghetti to go cook. Big stretch. Oh, let's have a check of our missions. Kiss up for now, thank you. We'll make sure we grab all these first. And thank you all for joining us with stream. Hope you have yourself a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Take care.